Come on. Okay. Let me adjust something. There we go. Oh yeah, heck, I need my mouse for this. Okay. Where did I put my mouse? There you are. Hey yo. Hey, sweet. God dang. That was pretty dang good, dude. I hope you have a chill time on the school trip. Okay, I think now I have to, like... Oh, damn it. Nice. Teacher was probably just, I get it. Damn it. Okay, I didn't want it to go all the way over there. Yeah, this is a little void blob thing. You come from the void, and you're just like a little blob at first. I had to kill myself because I didn't do that right. I need to stick it to the wall and then unstick it. These are like the challenge modes. In the story mode, which I was doing the day before yesterday, I think. You're like a little void person trying to escape the void, which is coming after you. And every time you learn a new color, which are these things, you get a new ability. And you have to solve various puzzles. Eventually you escape the void. And now I'm doing... I guess these are the challenge modes. Oh, right, okay. I have to unstick this buddy. Go, 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 go! Okay. I escaped border control. It was pretty great. I made it. Can't entirely remember what to do with this one. I'm getting cold because it's chilly out here. I'm sneezing. I'm pretty sure this just takes me to the next area, but hold on. I can't remember this level very good. Getting chilly, it's so cold in here. And then it sounds like I'm beatboxing, but I'm just sneezing and coughing really hard. Okay, so the thing, okay, wait, thing is, I cannot remember what the hell I'm supposed to do here. This only goes this far, and then... Okay, I cannot remember at all what I'm supposed to do here. Wait, okay, wait. Wait. Wait, okay, so I think I moved this sucker off of here. And then that adjusted something over here. I like a lot of rap and hip hop and R&B. The old school stuff is definitely really fun. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be trying to get up there. Okay, I forgot about that. But what do I need to get that to open? And do I need to stick you to this wall? I played this like 2 days ago and I've already forgotten everything. Ain't that just the way? Ah, heck. I accidentally pushed it. Come on, go stick to the wall. Thank you. Oof, almost on the spikes again. Fuck, it's so close to it. Okay, well. Hey, why did I go down here? Damn it. Okay, if I release it, it'll push the box forward. It stopped pushing the box forward. Okay, hold on. I think I need to adjust that one specifically. I always said Ouroboros. But some people say Ouroboros. Damn it, I fucked up. Okay, let's see, I can't burn the box because that thing eats all the... I gotta die real quick, hold on. It's like O-ro-bo-ros, or O-ro, yeah, Ouroboros even. I don't get Ouroboros because it gives it a weird cadence. Yeah, the snorkel snake would eat itself. I don't have my teeth in yet. I'm still a little lispy right now. There we go. I use this to activate that over here, and I need something to stay there. Okay, I think I gotta... Okay, just a second. It's like a timed thing. Okay, there that is. There we go. This is slightly different than it was last time. Now, hold on. I have to go over here and adjust the volume. Adjust the window. Fucking put you in the corner. Put you over here. I do just like 5 windows for this one. Nice. I'm glad you're having good internet. I'm also having good internet. It's very good. I love it.
Hey y'all, Scott here. Oh, to buy video games right now, I
Hey
have
y'all.
to leave my room. Now I could always buy video games online on Amazon or just straight digitally, but come on. I need video games now, not in 1 to 2 days considering shipping and handling, and I love plastic shells. Who wants to do this? So that means driving 10 minutes to a brick and mortar store to buy physical games equals, fine, I'll go to GameStop. The video game store used to be a magical place as a kid. It was always something I looked forward to. I didn't even have to walk out with a new game or anything. Just browsing the games available and being surrounded by them was a treat. And when you did buy a new game, oh man, you pop that bad boy open on the road home to get a taste of what's in store. What does the disc look like? Reading through the manual, waft the wonderful smell of a freshly opened game. Sometimes that experience was more memorable than the actual game you bought. Before a trip to GameStop, I would rummage through the games I had and said, okay, I don't need
usually
this,
when
this,
people
or this.
say,
Run them all there, get some sweet trading credit, and pick up some new games. Of course, now I hate
Usually
this
when people
fucking
say
pump for
internet
Sony's
is
Game
good, they
Boy
mean
Player
their
for a
internet
copy of
is
Just Dance
good.
3, but back then, without a job, trading
Or as
in
they
games
say,
was
like,
just
the
a way of
stream
life.
is good,
Game
then I know
stores
that
were
means
the
the stream
place
is good.
back then for me, but now what the hell happened here? I really wish video game stores could be more of a place to just kind of hang out and browse games, maybe even play them, but instead, whenever I go, I'm bombarded by my favorite question in all of retail. What brings you in today?
There we
I always
go.
follow that up with a just looking around, browse the games until I realize the pop figures take up more space than the Wii U section, and then leave empty-handed.
Fuck.
Well, maybe I can learn to love video game stores again by working at one. My interview is, Right now.
Hi, Chet Shaft, Game on a Shelf manager.
Hi, Scott Wozniak, Games on a Shelf employee to be.
So, what makes you want to work at Games on a Shelf?
Well, I love plastic, and discs are great too.
You know, we're really looking for somebody who's into all different types of games. Are you that kind of guy?
I don't give a piss. Didn't do much for me, but it really didn't excite me. The title never interested me. Didn't look all too entertaining. I wasn't interested. Doesn't appeal to my taste. Doesn't really appeal to me. Not super into mobile games. Way that makes me not care at all. I'm not an RPG guy, and I'm not a Xenoblade guy. So I'm not really into it all. I like the Wii.
Perfect, you're hired.
Personally, in terms of going to actual stores for video games, I prefer Best Buy. It's nice and big, you walk in there and browse the games without getting harassed by employees about joining a membership or pre-ordering games or whatever. At the very most, one will ask if you need help with anything or just say hi, and that's about it. However, they did have a sweet membership. Gamers Club Unlocked gave you 20% off all new games. Not new as in recently released, new as in basically any game on the shelf. It was only $30 for 2 years. That right there basically made Best Buy the only place I'd consider picking up games at. They don't offer the program anymore because holy shit, how could they sustain a deal like that? To be fair, the 20% off games got me to buy a lot of non-video game stuff there, but I mean, 20% is still a lot off of products Best Buy already doesn't see a ton of profit from. Even without the membership, I just like Best Buy because I can pick up the game, bring it to the counter, bada bing, bada boom, I'm out of there. Places like Walmart and Target, oh god, those have got to be the bottom of the barrel in terms of my preferred game stores.
I'm not an RPG
Who the hell
guy.
wants to wrangle up an employee and beg them to unchain Detective Pikachu for you? All the games are behind this glass door and you have to get an employee to unlock it for you, and it feels like whenever I actually want something, there's never anyone around to unlock it. You just kind of have to pace around until you see somebody. But of course, why go to those places when you can go to, oh GameStop is the definitive place to buy games for many people. It's simple. It's a game store. You go there to buy video games. I notice it's really popular with families. A mom will usually bring their kid there to pick out a game or to ask questions about something.
Yeah, just fall straight down. There's this thing in the way.
Annoying. I'm not trying to boycott them or say anybody who works there is a chump. No. It's good to have a store specific to video games. And I know for a fact most employees are perfectly fine people just trying to do a good job. And they're forced by their bosses to do all this annoying stuff, such as trying to cram a membership down your throat. They really like to push the Power Up Rewards program. It's just a standard membership. It's really not the craziest
fun thing is, I didn't
slight discounts on used games,
realize that there was a wall there because it didn't look like a wall.
Game Informer magazine, and they always ask if I want the digital or print version of Game Informer, and I'm like, I don't want Game Informer, I want the 70 cents off Darksiders 2!
You gotta be ruthless out there. You can't dance around them getting the membership card. Remember, you're not out there to make a friend. You're out there to make a sale. No manners, no subtlety. Join our membership.
Just like an elevator.
At least you get fun prizes for all the points you accumulate on the membership, which you can claim on this website. Oh my god, this place is barren. Anybody else remember going on the Power Up Rewards site and seeing all the different prizes you could redeem? It was always stuff like a Call of Duty beanie or whatever, but now it's just gift cards. I mean, it's whatever. When I used the site more often, the only rewards I picked were the gift cards, even when they had other trinkets available, so I don't really care. Now, one thing GameStop has over all other major retailers who sell games are the used games and trade-ins. Others have tried. I can't even finish that. They all failed. Like Walmart sells used video games. What? GameStop is universally known for selling used games at a cheaper price than new. Sometimes. GameStop's used games section is always a mixed bag for me. First off, I'm not super big into the fact most of the DS games get their cases thrown away. I get it, the cases take up valuable space, but I don't know about anybody else, but if a game comes in a plastic DVD-like case, I need the case for it. I ain't buying it loose.
Yeah, no,
this bugs me about a lot of used game stores in general, GameStop included, of course. But it feels like they never put any effort into cleaning games. Many of the cases for GameStop's used games are just gross. How did it get this way? So they didn't have a standard PS4 case for this game, but for some reason they had the original game cover art, and on top of that, the battle scars this thing has taken is just too much to stomach. Most of the time, if they don't have the original box and cover art, GameStop just prints their own and uses a generic case. I mean, it's better than nothing. At least the GameStop cover art for Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is better than the actual game. Is there legitimately anybody out there who will buy the game with the GameStop cover when a copy with the original cover is available?
Okay, I have to break it.
It's obvious GameStop likes to push
not get
used
hit by the
games.
spikes.
With new games, they don't make much of a profit off of them. Used games, non-stop profit. They buy a game off of you for like 20 bucks and sell it for 55. It's genius. The trading credit has always been a big problem for many. Like, here's how much a used copy of Spider-Man costs, and here's how much you'd get for trading it in. Yeah, that bites, especially if you don't have a ton of money to spend on games. A lot of people definitely complain about trading credit, but I will say a lot of people complain for all the wrong reasons. I think too many people assume that they should get a ton of money for their garbage game nobody cares about anymore. Think about it for a second. Why are you trading in that game? It's because you don't want it anymore. Well, millions of other people didn't want Gears of War 3 anymore either. That's why it's only worth $1 and you get 25 cents for trading it in.
Hey man, listen, corporate makes us do this every year, but this
I
is just
can't
a little
duck
manager
in this game.
evaluation form. You just fill it out, let them know.
Like,
how
I
I'm
can't
doing.
duck.
Alright. Is your manager manipulative?
I'd say no to that if I were you. Hey, looks like we got some trade-ins coming in.
If
Knock
I
them down.
burn it first.
Alright, total trading value is gonna be $10.50.
Well,
If
I
I
got this
suck-
Skylanders for the
If
Wii
I
U.
burn it, can
How much is
I...
it now?
$10.48.
I
Of
can't.
course, you could just sell your game on eBay, but that requires a lot more work, and there's no guarantee it'll sell. GameStop will accept your game right then and there and give you at least some money for it. Not a lot, but since it's way less work for you than an eBay sale, I think it's fair to expect not a ton of money from trade-ins.
That's how
It is
it works?
convenient to have a well-known store that'll buy your used games. But this is still kind of ridiculous. Oh, you know another thing I hate about used games? These stickers are the worst. You may be able
Those
to peel them off
fucking
perfectly
stickers.
one time, but just you wait until you get a stubborn one, and it is brutal. GameStop used to spank the stickers on the box art itself, not the plastic case.
Right?
Major problem with that can ruin the art. At least in
Ah.
the box, if the sticker doesn't peel
Okay.
off correctly, you can just slap some
Gotta be a
glue gun
better
on
way
it
to
or
do
use
this.
a different case, but this isn't nearly as easy to get off of the art. And for some reason, GameStop likes to sell new games that aren't new. Like I bought Shenmue 1 and 2 for the PS4, and I bought a new copy. The problem was it was the last
Fire
copy
help
on the
me?
shelf, so they put a disc in the shelf copy, and there
Fire
we go.
my old
I bought
friend?
a new
It
game
will
that was
not.
open and unsealed. I didn't pay the used price, I still had to pay the new price. That's fun. They usually run deals like 4 for $20 on specific used games. And those specific used games are generally all-time classics like Disney Infinity 2.0 Game Only, MLB The Show 14, and Fling Smash.
The thing is, I
But
have
my
to
main
break
problem
this.
with GameStop always boils down to the fact that
The
they
problem
won't
is,
stop trying to
I have an
sell me
ice-eating
something.
flower
Hey, do you have
here,
anything you
so I
wanna
can't put any
pre-order?
ice
They
down
ask me
because
as
it
I'm
eats it
trying to bite
immediately.
chicken shoot on the Wii. Hey, the usual, right? One copy of Wii Play Motion to go.
Thanks, Chief. We gotta start pushing pre-orders
Only I
more.
could burn the
Studies
spikes.
show that 9 out of 10 gamers play video games.
Oh,
We gotta
wow.
capitalize on that market. Next customer you get, do not stop talking about pre-orders.
Fucking pre-orders, am I right? It's like totally like you buy one S. It's just like most of the time, if I tell them I'm not interested in pre-orders, they'll list off a bunch of upcoming games and be like, interested
Yeah.
now? And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I just want chicken shoot. Just ring it up. I'll just casually browse games and a GameStop
Yeah, that's what I'm
employee
trying
comes up
to
and
do.
asks me
The
for
only
my
problem
membership
is
info
that
just to remind me of the points I have
I
and the
can't
pre-order things.
duck.
Listen, I love to talk to anybody who works at GameStop, as long as they don't make it so obvious they're just trying to sell me something. I've had a
So
few
every
perfectly
time I
decent
try to
conversations
crush
with some
it
GameStop
and get back
employees,
in
and they've
time,
been delightful. They don't
doesn't
necessarily
quite work.
nudge
I
me
guess
to
I
buy
could-
anything
I could-
don't want,
fuck.
get any protection plan,
If you
pre-order
get hit by the
anything, become a
spikes even a
pro
little
member,
bit, you're dead.
just talking about games we like and ending things off with a solid take
Maybe.
easy. But 80% of the time at GameStop, all of this gets shoved in my face. And to reiterate, this mainly isn't pissing all over the
I pushed
employees
this back
themselves,
here to give
because I
myself
know the
enough
heads of
room.
GameStop forced them to act like this.
I set
The
it on
exact same heads
fire.
that have turned GameStop into... What is this place?
Fuck,
This
fuck,
doesn't feel
oh,
like
good,
GameStop
okay, made it.
anymore. The random merchandise
Fire
takes up more
did
space
help
than the
me.
actual games now. It feels like I'm living inside of a loot crate. Nerf guns, toys, plushes. Many of them aren't even themed to gaming franchises, just standard geeky movie
I
or
have to
comic
time
book
this
stuff.
one because
Now, I
there's
have no
spikes
doubt
that
this
come
stuff is
up.
popular,
Great.
but in terms of at GameStop
fuck.
itself, I have never seen anybody buy these knickknacks here. In fact, a lot of the time I see this kind of stuff in their clearance bins. At least it's better than when GameStop tried to shift their focus to smartphones. Yeah, that worked out for them. Now, of course, I may be saying this because of that virgin blood within me, but I think it would be smart for GameStop to start focusing a lot more on retro games. Now, they carry them online and at select locations, but come on, retro gaming is really
Puzzle games
big
make you
now,
feel really
especially
dumb
the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox generation. The kids
until
who grew up with those
you
consoles
figure
are
out
at an
what to
age
do,
where
then
want
they
to
make you
play
feel
them
smart.
again, and instead of capitalizing on that, they're just gonna keep selling Naruto shirts. I hate the fact that retro games are mainly only available online. These are games you probably want to inspect before buying, but instead just buy them online. You'll find out if they come
think I
with the
need
case
more
and manual
ice.
when you get them. I don't hate GameStop, but it's just not my preferred place to shop. It has annoying quirks, and as time goes on, the store just seems like it's becoming more and more not for me. I'd really recommend supporting independent mom and pop game stores.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of these places rock.
The
They
little
will
indie
give you
places
better
are
trading
great.
Credits. They'll definitely have a bigger variety of systems and games spanning across so many more generations, and they probably won't be as in your face about junk you don't want. Better start supporting them soon though, because many of them keep on shutting down, and that's never fun.
Well, it's over. New store opened down the street. Some really steep competition.
go ahead and knock it
We
down.
just can't keep up with them.
I mean, I've had 5 people ask if we sell cigarettes. Maybe we should start taking trade-ins.
You think you know how to run a business? I know a guy with a NASA shirt, okay? I earned this job.
This is my peak. Well, after everything I've been through, I'm done. I'm not going to game stores anymore. I'll say it's because I'm protesting them, but it's really because I'm unemployed.
I don't know if I need to go back and get that. This one eats the stick. Oh, a guy with a NASA shirt. How is this the song about he's not into RPGs?
I get it now. Good point. Better point.
Yeah.
Better.
It's not Blink Smash Geist or Burnout Crash, not Mario Party 6 or Ultra Smash, neither Clubhouse Games or Wii Fit Plus, nor Family Feud
Yeah.
or SNES.
Whoops.
Games I play, whether good or bad, have tropes in common, my favorite two dads. They may be rushed or plain or flawed, but they ain't RPGs, oh thank God. Are my tastes just bad? Am I the one to blame? Or is it RPGs that are dumb and lame?
No.
Why don't you play them? They just take so damn long to complete. Why don't you play them? 60 hours just to rinse and repeat.
But you took that 4 years just to beat that myself.
Why waste all this time on just one game? Why don't you play them?
I just don't like them. I just want to play stupid Nintendo games.
See, previously in this level you would put some stick over here and that would cause this to stop moving at the right level.
Battles in too much text. I'd rather be out not having
Let me
sex.
slip and slide around like
And
risky business.
Kiss my ass. No gameplay till hours in. Combat ready? How did I win? The same thing happens over again. And I
Maybe I need that.
I needed one thing, and now I'm lost. That 1 inch of text really meant a lot. There's some shop with items
Can I stick this to
can't
here?
afford. So grind for money. You won't be bored. I'm tired. I'm scared. I'm not having fun. There's no other way this can
No,
be
I can't.
spun.
It can only stick to
What
walls.
do I check? It's an RPG. What did I expect?
Got the jazzy notes in here. Ah, fuck.
Listen, guys. Not my style.
Number 2, wait your turn.
These things are unburnable. Maybe I need bounce? I probably don't need bounce.
Hey, all, Scott here. What'll it be?
Mario Kart 8!
This is a bar. What is happening? I already talked Mario Kart 8 before.
Do I maybe need to... I think I might need to get this over here.
Wow. See, that's a fun quirk of talking
Problem
about
is,
Mario
it's
Kart
really
8
hard to
Deluxe.
get this
The Space
over
Time
here.
Continuum thinks you're just talking about Mario Kart 8 again, so it just gives up. If you talk about the same thing twice, the world doesn't know how to handle it. So, we have to convince God that 8 Deluxe isn't just Mario Kart 8 again, and we aren't just repeating history. Oh, and I should get new shoes. So Mario Kart 8 came out. Want a new game? No. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 did quite well, selling over 8 million units on the Wii U, selling better than games that were almost always bundled in with the console. That's embarrassing. But 8 million isn't a lot in the grand scheme of Mario Kart. How could you possibly only sell 8 million copies of something? It was all because of the console it was stranded on, the Wii U. I mean, when the system itself sold less than 2 times more, I think it's fair to say this number wasn't Mario Kart 8's fault. I mean, Mario Kart 8 was a phenomenal game.
There's no
Not
way to
perfect
get
by
that
any
over
means.
here.
If you read the book, you'd get it. But still, it had the best presentation of any Mario Kart. The best
It is
track
really
design,
pretty.
the most tracks out there after DLC was released. They even sped up falling
One
off a
time I
course
played
and
it with
getting
some
back on
friends and
They
I
were
fell off of
ruthless
Rainbow
with
Road
making
about
this game
14
good.
times, we
However,
counted.
it had downsides. Many people didn't like the character selection.
really
This graph
bad at
shows
that
exactly
game.
how many didn't. The fact you could only hold one item at a time. This graph shows who did like that. And the battle mode, or the lack of a good one. It was somewhat frustrating to see this beautiful package with some little
Stick you to
blemishes
the
that
wall
were
just because
almost
I
all
can.
entirely done due to time constraints. If Mario Kart 8 just improved on these things, we might have the greatest Mario Kart, hell,
Yeah.
even greatest racing game of all time on our hands. It's a shame the game was updated for the final time in May of 2015. It's a shame they never fixed
like,
any of these
break it
issues.
if I
It's a
stick it to
shame
the
game was
ceiling,
only
probably
available
not.
to Wii U owners.
Isn't it fun to be stupid?
Not how this game
Mario
works.
Kart 8 Deluxe. Just a guess, an upgraded version of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U? This was released for the Wii U's successor, the Nintendo Switch, shortly after its launch in March of 2017, and it just kept selling. Most people who go into the store to get milk every week buy another copy of 8 Deluxe alongside it. It sold more than double, triple what Mario Kart 8 sold on Wii U.
Guys, I think we have a winner on our hands. Mario Kart 8 but better? That's the best compliment you could give a person. So we gotta check this out. It's gotta be Mario Kart 8. It's
Ugh.
Mario Kart 8.
So I played quite a bit of Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, but by mid to late 2015, I kind of fell off it. I mean, back when it launched, I played online multiplayer every day for a few months, but no game is meant to last forever, and Mario Kart 8 was no
Like,
different.
okay,
See,
okay,
2016
like-
rolls around, right? And it's the worst. It's dreadful. It is the year of not being a Nintendo fan. That whole
It
year was
goes up
filled with
just
what?
slow
No
enough
games,
that I feel
World
like
War
I'm
games,
supposed to
ab
do
games.
something here.
Nintendo didn't have much of note releasing, but we all knew their next console was on the way, codenamed Nintendo NX. Back in 2015, they said, "Don't worry, guys. We'll
There's no
reveal what the
switches
Nintendo
around here,
NX
so it
is in
wouldn't make sense to use
2016." So now
electricity.
it was getting through 2015 a wait and a half to get information on their next console, but when exactly in 2016 did they decide to reveal it? That was hell. So October 2016 rolls around and Nintendo finally reveals what the Nintendo NX smelled like. A trailer was uploaded online titled First Look at Nintendo Switch, and that was a wonderful day. That one trailer not only showcased how
Everyone
the
got
Switch
so
was in
hype
fact a
about the
home
Switch,
console
yeah.
you could take with you on the go, but also teased various games that would come to
So,
the
in my
We already
opinion,
knew
the
Breath of the
3DS
Wild
is
was
still,
gonna
like,
be
way
out, but
better,
the
and I
previews of
hate that
people
they
playing
ended
any
support
freaking
for it.
Mario
Like,
games,
fucking come
Splatoon,
on,
NBA
Nintendo.
2K, Skyrim, none of these games were confirmed to be actual games. They just said, oh, they might be real games, but take everything in this trailer with a grain of salt. But come on, Nintendo, I'm not stupid. The Virgin Radar was going off the charts. These were real games. But there was another one shown off in the trailer that got people talking. Mario Kart 8. A group of friends decided to play it in the car. Nothing fancy, just playing on one of the DLC tracks with King Boo and 2 item slots. Holy sh! This looked exactly like Mario Kart 8, but with those 2 little differences. Who knew what this was gonna be? Was it a sequel to Mario Kart 8? but it just
slam into
reused
it.
The engine and assets? Was it just a
Good.
mock-up of what a Mario
Now will
Kart
I
game
be
could
able to
be
make
like
it
on the
across?
Switch? Was it just Mario Kart 8 and we were just seeing things? Thankfully, a couple months later in January of 2017, Nintendo held the Nintendo Switch presentation, a press conference detailing the launch year of the platform, when it was releasing, the games that were planned, pricing, all of that. Of course, various games were given full trailers, and pretty much all of the games initially shown in the first
Heck.
look piece were fully revealed. But Mario Kart wasn't talked about at all. They showed footage of it randomly when talking about the console itself, and during a sizzle reel, and we saw what looked like a completely
don't think I'm-
revamped
fuck,
battle
I
mode.
think I
Tell us
fucked up.
more, Nintendo! The event's over. Lucky for the human race, directly after the presentation wrapped up, Nintendo exploded online with information about games coming to the Switch, including a full trailer for a game
burn you
called
to death.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Why didn't they talk about this during the presentation? Well, I'm sure they wanted to focus on new experiences coming to the Nintendo Switch, rather than highlight an old Wii U game of theirs coming over. It's smart to do that with a new console, to really show how the Switch will be home to brand new experiences rather than ass-old ones. And a couple years later after that presentation, my favorite games on the Switch are the Wright Brothers' First Flight and the Agricultural Revolution. There's nothing but old shit on this thing. The trailer Nintendo released focused on battle mode with an actual battle mode in it. Oh yes! New characters like Bowser Jr., King Boo, and Dry Bones. Oh yes! Splatoon content like the Inklings and a battle stage of their own. Oh yes! The Feather and Boo items were returning.
I'm not making a big deal about everything.
You know, after they previewed this game initially in 2016, a rumor emerged saying how Mario Kart on Switch was going to be a souped-up Mario Kart 8 with an improved battle mode, new characters, and new tracks.
Can I get you
Let's
to come
see
off of here?
Those new tracks.
That would be great if I could get this one to,
This
like,
is the
actually
best
fly
Mario
off of
Kart
here.
all time. After
Can
the
I
Switch
bounce it?
presentation, gameplay demos started happening. This was where we learned about the Joy-Con Wheel, a Wii Wheel wannabe for the Switch controllers. You know what? I appreciate the effort, not enough to support it, but enough to ask people if they actually bought Joy-Con wheels. More battle modes were
Haha!
teased, and a
Oh,
bit
fuck, I
later,
died.
we get a full-blown overview trailer showcasing all of the new content and changes made to this
I
version.
figured it out.
8 Deluxe came out
Okay.
on the Nintendo Switch on April 28th, 2017, about 2 months after the system's launch, which was lucrative to its success. A Mario Kart on your system that early on, regardless of it being ass old, that's ass big. And Nintendo knew this. I mean, they went all out. Target got rebranded with a Mario Kart theme. They offered bonus knickknacks with the purchase of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at Target. They mainly went for the Target
Damn it.
route on this one.
I was so excited for this. The fact that we were getting a Mario Kart this early after a system's launch, that was incredible. I was already still pretty jazzed about the Switch launching, so add a new Mario Kart on top of that,
Okay,
I was
I mean-
thrilled. That was Mario Kart.
First,
Take
let's
this
talk about this
away.
box because, oh my god. I mean, Mario Kart 8 was already quite good,
Then-
but the characters posing, the colors, the overall layout just makes this feel so much more definitive.
Some
The Nintendo outsiders are
frosting
even
on-
given their own
fuck.
spotlight here. A little strange.
I needed
they're
to
using
stay there.
N64 Rainbow
Okay.
Road as the track for the box art, considering it's not an original track, but at least this is confirmation from Nintendo that N64 Rainbow Road looks better than Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road. God, isn't it crazy how the Wii U game and then some is packed all in this one little
Yep.
card? I mean, you could fold the
Okay.
disc multiple times to get to this level of compact, but the fact Mario Kart 8 is in a card smaller than Mario Kart 7 DS Super
I
Circuit,
think I need to get this
that's
across
wild.
here first.
So when we start the game up, we still get the loading screen from the original, but it's
You know when you do something right the first time, then every other time you try it, you fuck up really bad, and you're like, what the hell was I even doing wrong?
Into the title screen. In 8
Yeah.
Deluxe, they try to squeeze
Okay,
everything about the
so-
startup screen in here, even though the game loads so much faster now, so it just looks weird and unnecessary. But look at this title screen. It's
Alright.
so nice to see Mario Kart fully embrace color again. For a while there, I think they just forgot what a background looks like. There's quite a bit of new art at play here. I like this Toad. We can back out of the main menu and have an actual damn title screen for once. They changed quite a bit here when it came to the menu options and layout. For example,
Okay.
Mario Kart TV is now down here. Online with 1 or 2 players now appears as an option while hovering over online play rather than being 2 separate
I
options.
burn it?
Wireless play is now here, meaning playing between 2 or more Switch consoles. LAN play is available
Aha,
by holding the
okay.
shoulder buttons and clicking the left stick in. Why is this a cheat code? The DLC shop icon is gone because there's no DLC to shop. The options down here are more
Made it.
detailed with new icons. These options are the freckles of Mario Kart 8's body. The character select screen has been reorganized and tweaked. Some characters that were once alternate costumes are separate character slots now, i.e. the villager girl and boy. Characters are organized in a much more organic way here in my opinion. Everything's unlocked from the get-go except for cart parts. They removed the stamps.
This guy really likes
So-
Mario Kart.
Who's ready for me to fucking lose it?
I mean, I get why 8 Deluxe doesn't have these. I mean, their entire purpose was to be used via Miiverse, which doesn't exist on Nintendo Switch. At this very moment, it doesn't exist on Wii U. But you would get stamps after completing things like Grand Prix or time trials. It would have been a nice little extra collectible even if they effectively didn't do anything. At the very least, Nintendo could email me good job after buying a game of theirs. So, on to the characters. We have everybody returning from Mario Kart 8, but now with some slightly altered stats. It's like how I have 2 driver's licenses, you know, sometimes I'm feeling 150, sometimes 480. But of course, some new
Heck.
characters were added. Bowser Jr., King Boo, and Dry Bones. Cool. And these aren't amazing additions. They've all been in Mario Kart in the past and really should have been in here from the start. Why not delve into characters that haven't been in Mario Kart before instead of drawing a circle for the 3rd time? But hey, we have the Inklings from Splatoon. They fit in pretty well and round out the non-Mario characters. But if you get through all the 200cc cups, you get
What is the
Gold
pattern
Mario as an
there?
alternate costume for Metal Mario. The roster is saved. Gold Mario and no stamps? This has got to be the best Mario Kart of all time!
Ah, beep, beep.
Well, by a technicality. This is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It reminds me of, Mario Kart 8. It's really different, guys. The item roulette has a zit now. Yes, 2 items can be held at once. It's basically like most Mario Karts before 8, but this is slightly different. Originally, holding 2 items felt more like a hot skill to have rather than a gameplay mechanic in previous games. But here, it's 8 Deluxe's favorite thing to do. It would be insulted if you didn't grab 2 items. The double item boxes from Double Dash return as well, offering a bit of strategy. They're often placed in slightly unconventional areas, so do you risk it all for a double item box, or do you enjoy white bread? Of course,
Damn
2
it.
item slots
Okay.
means there are more items flying around, and it does make the game more entertainingly hectic. However, I will always appreciate what the original 8 did by having only 1 item slot. It added strategy alongside giving purpose to the coin item. Every item you grabbed came alongside the risk of getting a coin. Now, the coin item here barely matters anymore, considering if you grab a double item box, you will most definitely get at least 1 defensive item.
Fuck.
Coin has lost all meaning. It was supposed to piss you off, now it's even more worthless. I'm cool with the change to the dual
Okay,
item
I
slots,
don't
but
need to
do
match
kinda
it.
miss
I
the
just
original
need to-
style
okay.
just a bit. Well, at least they included the Boo item. It steals an item from another player and makes you invisible.
I knew Mario Kart 8 was missing something. It was missing bullshit.
Drifting has been slightly altered. as in if you
I
can hold the
love
drift for
the
slightly
fucking
longer,
troll
you'll get an
items
even
that
bigger
just
boost
make
once you
everyone
hit
else
it.
mad.
Finally, this game is good. There's also smart steering and auto acceleration, where if you don't know what this, or even this is, why did you even want to play Mario Kart? But these are options where the cart will accelerate automatically or will avoid going off the road to the best of its abilities. You can still control the game with these options on, it'll just nudge
Damn
you out
it.
of harm's way a lot of the time. If anything, turning smart steering on makes a new game of try to go off-road, I dare you. This little antenna
Okay.
appears on your card if smart steering is
Ah!
enabled, which for everybody happened at least
Alright.
once. When you initially start up the game for the first time, smart steering is automatically enabled. You know, I get it, this is a great feature for kids or people who just don't play Mario Kart at all, but I'm worried how auto acceleration and smart steering will affect the driving abilities of our youth. Well, as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's the same game, but enhanced a bit. It also runs a bit better too, as in Mario Kart 8 ran at 59 frames per second, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe runs at 60
I
frames
do
per
not
second.
like how the
Holy shit, I
frame
hope that
goes
means it's a
like
different game.
right
But
here to
that
right
doesn't even scratch
here.
the surface of what 8 Deluxe adds. It finished battle mode. If
Oh,
you look at the back
no.
of the box, it even says new and improved
Arrow.
battle mode. It's shocking to me that Nintendo even admitted, yeah, we
My friend has come by to help
Battle
with some
mode in
stuff. I
Mario
may have
Kart
to
8
sign
on
off soon.
Wii U. You know, considering it was just terrible and I only consider it f***ing abysmal, that's pretty impressive. Just Balloon Battle on pre-existing racetracks. What's bad about that? The fact that sentence started. Some Nintendo actually acknowledged that battle mode was pretty raw and pretty much exclusively focused on it with 8 Deluxe. It easily got the most attention as we
I
have
want to
8
try to
battle
finish
maps
this
that are
one
actual
first
battle
because
maps.
it's
5 new and 3
frustrating.
retro. Sadly, most of the new
Oh,
ones,
sorry, I'm talking
you
to
can
someone
tell
on
are
stream.
derivative of tracks already in the game. Battle Stadium is like Mario Kart Stadium, Sweet Sweet Kingdom,
Thank
Sweet
you very
Sweet Canyon,
much.
Dragon Palace,
Ah,
Dragon
fuck.
Driftway, Lunar Colony, Rainbow Road. Even the Splatoon-themed one, Urchin Underpass, I mean, it's directly based off of a map in Splatoon. Not a big deal at all. It was a smart move to just reuse these themes as battle stages. They don't
My
feel
dog is
just like the
harassing my
tracks they're
friend who
based
came
on.
over.
But you can sort of see where
Because she hasn't seen her since
3 retro
yesterday.
courses are nice to see back. Woohoo Town, Luigi's Mansion, Battle Course 1, and in total is more than enough
I'm
to work
talking to
with.
the little people who
Though
live in my
other Mario Karts have had
laptop.
more in the past, so I can't help but ask for a little more. 2 more retro courses to even things out would have been great, but they make up for it with the abundance of battle modes. Balloon Battle, Coin Runners, Bomb Blast, Shine Thief. Pretty much, if it was a battle mode in a past Mario Kart, it's here alongside a brand new one. Renegade Roundup.
Oh, fuck.
It's a game of cops and robbers. Basically, if you're on the cop team, try to
Ah,
scoop
fuck.
up the opposing team members. They'll be transported into a cage, their team members need to try and knock them out. This is such an excellent suite
Go,
of
go,
battle
go,
maps
go,
and
go,
options.
ah.
But they only let you do timed battles. There's always got to be a time limit. I understand that from when you're playing online, but I would have
Okay.
appreciated the option to turn
I
that
don't know
off.
what that
if I
other one
wanted to.
does.
But
Let's
hey,
see.
if there's an item exclusive battle mode, I love being excited for an item I couldn't care less about.
Oh, boy.
It gives you a giant jump where you can leap over other players and obstacles, so it makes sense as a battle mode exclusive item, but my god, I don't care. Overall, they did a
Oh,
good job
fuck.
actually finishing battle mode. That's not to say it's absolutely perfect. With how many players are in these matches, they can be way too hectic. I mean, some of these modes have never been played online, so I don't think they're well suited for double digits
what this
worth of
does.
players. But hey, they actually finished battle mode. Good on them. Everything else, I mean, it's still Mario Kart 8.
My friend who came
The
over
outline
is
is
being
roughly the
attacked by
same,
my
though
dog.
Actively worse. At least when I first started playing
Basically
this game back
mauled
in
to death. It's really
2017,
gruesome.
I got constant error messages and still get them more often than I ever
Ah.
did with the Wii U game. But when it works, and they even give you more options, like being able to swap out your character and cart between races. All the DLC from the Wii U version is included on the
Do I
cart,
have to-
which is
Ooh, I
great.
do gotta
That means
get-
these cart parts and new characters and
Hmm.
tracks are officially preserved forever. All the Mii costumes you can unlock via Amiibo can still be unlocked if you have the
Do I have to
Amiibo,
get
you
it to
cheap
come
bitch.
through? Fuck.
200cc is available from the start here, and it actually felt way better.
Oh, she'll
than
be
it did in the Wii U
fine.
version. I don't know what they did here, but in Mario Kart
Come
8,
on, follow me.
200cc
Follow-
felt
Ah!
completely too fast and not
Not
well
that
tested
closely.
enough. And 8
Okay, so
Deluxe,
it can't
it's
even go through
way
there.
more manageable, and it's actually a ton of fun. We can play with tilt controls, the Pro Controller Joy-Con on its side, with 2 Joy-Con, and handheld mode, which is just crazy to be
So
able
how
to play
the heck-
Mario Kart 8 on the go, and to also just compare 8 Deluxe to the previous handheld Mario Karts. But here are 2 major complaints. They never gave the DLC cups proper trophy designs. They were always generic-looking trophies in comparison to the original
Do I have
cups.
to, like...
Come on. And you also can control the trophies with touch controls. I was honestly very disappointed by that. But hey, the game got consistent updates, like when they patched out the Inkling Girl doing one of these. Apparently, that's fighting words. They added a new costume and cart parts for Link based on Breath of the Wild.
Maybe I
A
can
year
make
and a
these
half after
bounce
the game
between the
launched,
2
why
things.
the hell not? And of course,
Say,
Nintendo
what are you
Labo
doing? You
support.
eating the
See, there were a
guests
few
again?
cardboard accessories you can make for your Nintendo Switch that mimic driving
Ah,
mechanisms. So
my
why
dog
not
is
force
shedding
them in Mario
everywhere
Kart?
and
They
also
work.
eating
For
the
some reason,
guests. It
gamers
is really
closer
rude.
than Lemmy ass. When you use these things, it's pretty immersive. It truly feels like I'm using cardboard to stare at a turtle. So that's it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is obviously
Damn,
the
I was
best
hoping
Mario
that would
Kart at the time
bounce
of its
back and
release.
forth.
I just
Okay,
don't
hold on.
feel much of a connection to it. I remember being super
Damn it.
excited for this game coming out. For some reason, I felt this was going to feel like a new Mario Kart experience, and then when I sat down and played it, I realized, wow, this is Mario Kart 8. I'm bummed there were no new racetracks. I'm bummed there was no added single-player
just
stuff or major
bouncing back and
collectibles.
forth here.
The fact pretty much everything was unlocked from the get-go makes this a super easy Mario Kart to jump into, but not really one I could warrant playing for nearly as much as I did with 8 on Wii U initially.
Fuck.
Mario Kart 8 was exciting because it was new. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was exciting because it's the full package. Of course, no matter what, people kept predicting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe would get DLC every year after its release. Just give up. Alright, so
The thing is, I think I have to make it...
Deluxe is different enough to warrant a discussion on its own, and it's
There
just
we
not
go.
Mario Kart 8 again? I'll take that as a no.
Okay, it's properly bouncing now, so that's something.
Okay, so this is what it looks like when I don't get new shoes and the universe collapses on itself. At least I'll know this for next time.
Took a bit to find that perfect balance, but I got it. Okay, there we go. Nice, I've got like... Oh. Got like almost half of this area. Yeah, these are the levels in the frozen cliffs, and then the forest, and the desert, and the volcano, and the city. I went through all of these before, but these ones are like more difficult now. Yeah, Ro died. My dog attacked my friend to death, and she is now dead. Sorry about that.
What?
I was joking that you died
Oh, okay.
because my dog mauled you to death.
Apparently there's another baby shower in the family.
Huh. Yeah, this game has like a whole art section of the various monsters and environments and stuff. It's really cool. Oh, these are the new things I've seen. The first mock-up ever. Nice. It's just the humble beginnings of the game. When you play more of it, it shows you more of like the little concept gallery. This is how you start off, as a little blob creature. And then you find a scarecrow and you're like, oh, maybe I want to look like that. And you turn into this cool, raggedy shadow creature. Yeah. It does have very Hollow Knight vibes, especially with the glowing eyes. Alrighty, I'm gonna go, get some ice cream off of my... Do you want some ice cream?
Yeah.
You remember that Barako bean stuff I got that I didn't know what it was?
Yeah.
It turns out it's a type of coffee. And so it's like a really strong, fragrant type of coffee with chocolate chip ice cream.
That sounds right.
It's really good. I'm gonna get us some in a minute.
I'm kinda actually didn't eat much, so.
Okay, yeah. I also didn't, so let's get some ice cream first. Alright. I do in fact have strawberry.
Building crap, and then I could do a fitting.
Okay. I actually do have strawberry. Let me put some strawberry ice cream. It has little chunks of strawberry in it. It's really good. I'm gonna put some in a little tub and put an ice pack in there and mail it to Croatia. I'm sure you'll find it. Pretty sure I just have to send it to Croatia and it'll probably get to you. Be like, hey, this is for I don't pay taxes from Croatia. Also goes by Bandaji or something. Yeah, just get this to him. There you go. And I'm sure it'll be fine. Alrighty, I gotta sign off for now to go eat some ice cream. Very important business. I'm gonna... I'll subscribe to this guy. Seems like an interesting YouTuber. I want to know what that means. Wait, is that the one we were just watching? It was. Okay. Good. I love people who commit to the bit for an unnecessarily long amount of time. Alright, I'll see you later on the Discord. Go to bed or something. Ugh. Goodbye for now.